Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today I'm going to be taking a look at a new game on the channel. This is an upcoming game, currently slated for release in 2024. That's the sort of closest date we've got at this time. This is the ALTERS. Now this is developed by the same people behind Frostpunk. They also have Frostpunk 2 coming out at some point soon. They also publish games. They published the Thaumaturge, which I played earlier this year and enjoyed on the channel. But this is probably closer to Frostpunk, I think, in that it's sort of a strategy game. There's survival elements, there's exploration elements, there's action elements as well. So it's a bit of a melting pot of different genres. It sounds really interesting. I think the setup is that we've got this guy we can see in the background of this screen, stranded on an alien world, trying to survive. And I think the premise here is that the sun is so hot on this planet that it sort of, kills you almost instantly. So he's got to kind of contend with that while trying to find a way home. Is the kind of the setup of the game, I think. The twist here is that I think I'm not quite sure how it works because I've only sort of browsed a couple of preview articles, but he creates clones of himself to do tasks. In my head it's a bit like the old Michael Keaton film Multiplicity, but we'll see how it plays out. I'm very interested to see. Let's drive straight into new story. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route, while the sun burns behind the islands. Thomas Transtromer, The Blue House.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road?
Is he going to say all the beginning?
Or is it yet another branching?
Prologue.
That was a tough landing. Polsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
It's so interesting to me that what is essentially a strategy game stroke survival by the makers of Frostpunk, it's essentially got these third-person action elements as well. It's a bit... I'm going to play with the settings a little bit. I'll pause the game. It's scrolling quite fast. I kind of want to adjust the sensitivity on that, so just hold up a sec. Okay, so I've turned the mouse sensitivity down a little bit, and I've turned off motion blur as well. Just hopefully you guys don't get motion sickness watching it quite as badly. See, I don't know what to do. Let's go to this beacon. What's happening here? Don't know. Look at this. I love sci-fi games where you go into, alien worlds and just everything is unfamiliar and strange, and you have to kind of, work out what's going on. There's an animated series on Netflix that I've been watching called Scavenger's Reign, which is really good for that. I mean, it's got a great art style, a sort of Mobius-style art, but everything is kind of stranger in a strange land, just trying to survive, but nothing is familiar. You know, it's very, for me anyway, it's quite a compelling setup. I mean, look at that. Shift to run, sounds good. Seems like he does move quicker rather than the Mass Effect thing of just putting speed lines along you. Oh, that's our parachute, probably.
I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
Can you go into the water at all? I can go in waist deep. It's a bit of an invisible wall after that. It's interesting water, isn't it? It looks kind of viscous and oily. It's not really water, probably. There's stuff in it, though. I imagine I'm just running beacon to beacon at this moment, but we'll probably get into the survival elements. Oh, there's something. There's beacons through there. Just wondering, do I go through? Or round? Probably round, right? Imagine we're going here next. Oh. I mean, graphically, this, as I said, for what's essentially like a base building strategy game, it's 3D section seems really nice looking. There's another parachute bit up there. It's just probably going to teach us to climb now, so we approach and press E at the indicated spot. It's another pod. Okay, maybe that's so. Yeah, okay, so that other parachute is obviously somebody else. I wonder if.
No, it's the captain. Shit.
Deceased.
Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
Oh dear. Died on impact, I suppose. So there were others, but
what happened? She didn't crash.
Yeah.
The capsule's intact.
That is true.
Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
But the set of the game, we know he's here alone. I mean, that's just the basic premise of the entire game. But it's interesting there were others that arrived with him. I wonder if we'll get a bit more insight into kind of what happened leading us to this point. That would be good. Flashbacks or something like that. I'm digging the landscape. Sort of ask questions, doesn't it, without providing answers. Hello.
Mobile base.
Aha!
There it is. Golsky here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. I'm gonna try and get down there. Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point.
Yeah, so that is our base. It's kind of
moving.
We'll get into it. It's kind of set up a bit like an ant farm, you know, side-on view, and we kind of build, you know, from that side-on perspective. But it looks like a big wheel as well. I think the idea is that we've got to escape the sun when it comes around because it's deadly. It looks like a big wheel, so I'm expecting the whole base just kind of drives to another location. Like I said, I don't know a huge amount about this game. I know read a few things about it, but I'm digging it so far. If it was just a third-person action game, kind of like this, I'd be into it. But there seems like there's a lot more to it as well. Okay, we're seeing a couple of other pods. I think those are the ones I saw earlier through the rock formation.
The capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be.
So, do I go down there or radiation? Huh?
Now? Oh shit! It's rising fast.
That's how to put it.
Gotta get to the base.
You can see in the lower left there's a radiation indicator that's slowly filling up, so I'm guessing we don't want it to fill up. There's the base.
Yes, the elevator. Quick. Come on. Come on. That was close.
Day 1. Here we are.
Hello?
Okay, so it's kind of like a fixed perspective now. I am moving around, but it's...
For a moment, I hope someone else made it.
Yes, I press tab, got a task log. Is anyone home? Find the comms room and call for help. The company might not know about the accident or that someone survived.
I need to find the comms room again.
Looking forward to getting the eventual backstory and stuff. So do I press E here? Airlock unavailable. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Tab to open base overview. Here we go. Here's our ant farm. So this is us in the airlock space. We've got... I imagine we're going to be able to extend this, build other stuff. It probably gets a bit Subnautica-like, I suppose, in terms of base creation. It reminds me of XCOM, actually, with this kind of... XCOM 2, specifically. With this kind of side-on view, and we could maybe extend down further into these, for want of a better word, spokes. But the comms room seems to be... up and to our left. Got captain's cabin. I suppose maybe we're the captain now. Machinery, couple of storage places, command center to our direct left, and a quantum computer. Now I don't know how we go up and down. I'm assuming that's like ladders or something if we just come out this room to the left. Or like a... Ooh, hello. Elevator. Let's go into the comms room first, as that's where we need to be. This is kind of cool though. I wasn't expecting to sort of explore our base like this. I thought it would be more sort of zoomed out when we were actually in the base, but this is kind of cool. Contacts.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
I can hear you, Captain.
I'm not the captain.
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm not the captain. I'm just a builder. Gondolski, corporate ID 4672B. The captain, the whole crew is gone. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
You're in imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
What do you mean?
Remaining to what? Talk to me. What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. 4 days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Instructions in the logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, radiator before star approaching. This battle, you must escape. Proximity, star, days.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect.
Establish a connection with Earth. Okay,
To
I
find
think we
those
did that.
captain's logs.
Okay, so Captain's cabin was downstairs, wasn't it? Was it down a couple of levels? Oh, hello. Yeah, we want to go down 2. Okay, so Shift S. Captain's cabin. That's the captain's logs. What else have we got here? Past time until the next day. I don't think we got that kind of time to play with, for the sound of it. Let's look at the logs then. Evacuation procedure. Welcome to the evacuation functionality manual. In case of an incident that jeopardizes your mission and the safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. The following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. The steps will be automatically tracked on your HUD. What else have we got? Oh, that's just... Okay, this is a collapsible menu. But triple star systems, that's probably what we're in. According to recent Ally Core research and based on data... so I noticed the word Ally on the captain's pod, so I'm guessing that's the name of our employer, I suppose. And based on data collected from multiple missions, triple star systems are considered as potentially related to a very high probability of discovering Rapidium in the Ally Core classification system. Okay, the precise correlation between triple star systems and Rapidium is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypotheses, this may be related to the unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such systems. Rapidium, as a highly unstable element and itself emitting significant amounts of radiation, seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns, as if fine-tuning its life cycle to the environment. Ally Core employees should be aware that, thanks to these findings, in the upcoming years we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the Quantum Navigation System, on course for triple star systems. Should such a system be identified in the vicinity of an Ally Core exploration vessel, which might be what this is, or was, I suppose, this should by all means result in a notable increase of successful Rapidium extraction and a major breakthrough for Ally Core and humanity alike. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a triple star system involves the need for some precautions. The complex gravitational structure within which the planet operates, apart from being the source of Rapidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events such as periodic lethal proximity of one of the suns. So this, it's interesting. I recently watched Three Body Problem on Netflix. I hadn't read the book, but I saw the series. Which was all about triple star systems and how they could essentially wipe out all life in certain circumstances. That's kind of... I don't know if that inspired this or if it's just coincidental. Quite interesting, though. Annihilation of the planet's surface and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency, even in the event of such occurrences, Ally Corps has equipped its vessels with the cutting-edge SIBA evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract Rapidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to a triple star system, please consult the SIBA evacuation functionality manual for further instructions. We saw that already. The above information is the sole property of Ally Corps and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that any infringement of your confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. Quantum navigation. The Quantum Navigation System is a state-of-the-art route planning solution designed and implemented by Ally Corps to optimize the efficiency of space mining operations. How does it work? While the crew remains in cryosleep, the system actively monitors the ship's surroundings, modifying its trajectory and setting it on course for the most probable location of valuable resources. Based on cutting-edge technology, it collects massive amounts of quantum information, analyzing it in real time to determine the highest probability of discovering Rapidium in a nearby system and eliminate non-efficient exploration. When the expectation of finding Rapidium is classified as moderate or high, depending on mission-specific settings, the ship's trajectory is adjusted accordingly and landing procedures are initiated. A notification is sent to Mission Control to ensure maximum support at the onset of new environment exploration. And then the same disclaimer. So, I guess we're on this sort of mining/exploration vessel in cryosleep. I imagine we were. The ship's identified this planet as a probable source of this Rapidium, whatever that is, and just sort of dumped us out here, and everyone else is dead. So it doesn't work quite as well as probably they had hoped. So So I've got a couple of extra goals here now. Escape the sun. Follow the instructions to prepare for the journey. So, the fundamentals. Gather 6 metals outside. I need to craft a scanner to find resources, but I don't even have a workshop. Okay, what else have we got? Storage, probably nothing. Oh, okay. No, we got some metals, some mush, basic kind of food, organics, basic resource used for cooking mush and crafting items. Okay, raw food for cooking, a radiation filter. Probably those are consumables that we'll have to replace. Base overview again. I'm interested what that is. Not quite sure. Radiation barrier off. Is that something I can... Yeah, probably maybe when the sun comes up or about to come up, we have to shield ourselves from it. I don't know. Anyway, so what is... So I assume I go back outside, huh? So let's go back up to the airlock and maybe have to go back out. Exit to planet surface. Warning, the radiation levels at night are deadly. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. You can rest in the captain's cabin until tomorrow. Okay. But let's... Okay, so here's the storage. So there we go. So I can come in here and access that same menu. That's fine. We can go up and have a look at the quantum room, which we have not seen yet. So this is... sounds like it's basically the mainframe stroke navigation system. What we got here? So here we've got machinery. So this is probably where we're going to create stuff when we have the materials to do so. Radiation barrier. Active filter. Okay, well here we go. It protects the base from radiation contamination. It needs radiation filters to operate. When auto load is turned on, it will automatically load the next filter when the last one's depleted. Well, it sounds like maybe that's something we do want to turn on, I would guess, seeing as there's horrible radiation outside. I'm imagining this is where we come to craft stuff. Now, if I look at the base view again, so we go back down to storage. But I think we're just going to go over to the captain's cabin and rest until the morning, I guess. Your energy. When going to sleep, you can select the hour at which you will wake up the next day. Sleeping longer gives you more work energy, represented by the pink bar. When it runs out, you become tired and work slower. You should avoid working while tired. When the entire energy bar runs out, you will collapse from exhaustion and wake up the next day. Oh god, we don't want to do that outside, do we? So if I... Okay, so we can... So if we wake up at 6, we can basically probably more or less work for 12 hours. Let's say 7. Oh, what's this? All energy. Oh, there's that saying when we'll run out of energy? Oh no, it's out. Okay, yes, we'll have 15 hours after waking. But if we rest a bit longer, we can keep going a bit longer. So let's wake up at 7. That's probably okay. Day 2, sunrise in 8 days. That's how long we've got to move ourselves along. At the bottom I can see what we've currently got in storage. I'm guessing the droplet with 10 out of 50 is our water. So probably some survival mechanics at play when we're out and about. I guess we will hopefully have that introduced to us. Let's go in the airlock. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. They can be recognized by red dust. Approach the deposit and interact with it. Well, I'm assuming there'll be some reasonably close by to kind of teach us how to do it. Oh, let's have a look. We've got a map. Zoom in and out. I'm not sure what the dark patches are, unless that's just water, impassable water, maybe? Or other things I can't... Oh, okay. Is that what I want? Could be. So the music's quite haunting.
Rock. Be a source of metals.
It's like we struck pay dirt. Extract. I'm not going to hold it. So that's all gone. There's more around this side, so I suggest we go and do that. More the merrier, probably. Time passing fairly quickly. I don't have a jetpack or anything yet, so I can't kind of jump around like a gazelle. We've got to take the long road. Is this a deposit? I don't think so. I think it's just a visual cue that there's a deposit, or was a deposit nearby. There's... oh, is that... that's moisture, which is interesting. Can I get up there? Organic. Deep... oh, that's a deep deposit. I'm assuming I can't do anything about a deep deposit just yet, so we'll leave that. I don't want to wander too far in case I run out of energy. But maybe if we head out a little bit further from our base in another direction. There's another pod there. I don't know if I can interact with those at all and maybe gather resources. Don't know. Doesn't hurt to check, I suppose.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Nice. Okay, what we got
filled
here?
with the crew's personal items, including my stuff.
Grab it. So we've got a multi-tool, a convenient set, one of a few things everyone should always have in their pocket. I used it countless times to open bottles, fix things, and, well, open more bottles. It was a birthday present from my mum for my 18th birthday. Of course, she pretended it was Father's idea, but I knew better. And we also have our university hoodie, the official hooded sweatshirt of my university. I remember feeling so proud when I wore it for the first time, like I belonged to an elite group. Of course, it's also a reminder of me leaving that group. Well, at least it's warm and comfy. Take that.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
Okay. I think that's probably it. Glad we found it, though.
Feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories. Typical corporate bullshit.
Oh, right. I was going to say, they seem concerned about mental health, but he didn't seem particularly invested in it. I'm wondering if maybe we just head back and build this workshop thing. Presumably I've got the metals I need now to do that. Let's go check it out. The default walking speed feels pretty good. I mean, the sprint's nice as well, but I feel like the default walk's probably quick enough. Command center. Okay, yeah, that's just over the way. So let's go do that. Alright. What's this? Base navigation system. Plan journeys between locations. We've got base building, and this is just a map of the base, I think. So let's have a look at this. Open the build menu and see available modules. Okay. We've got a workshop. Cost 4 metals. We got 15, so that's fine. Let's do that. And we've got to stick it somewhere. So yeah, we can build on these spokes. We've got to connect it to one of these green areas, it looks like. So where am I likely to be most of the time? Probably come off the command center, I reckon. Alright, we'll stick it there. Increased base size is interesting. Research required. I expect we'll get introduced to research at a suitable juncture. Used to connect floors. I don't think I need another one of those yet. We can access everywhere. I probably could have put it there. Can I move it? Oh, I can. Interesting. So tell you what, let's build a... oh, hang on. Let's build an elevator first. I'm going to pop that there. And I'm going to move the workshop there. That's just a bit more visually pleasing. Cool. Alright. Let's go and check it out. Find out more about base building the captain's log. I mean, maybe... oh, actually, I've just got access to the logs. That's fine. I've got another notification here. Shallow deposits. I think we already were told that. Advanced base buildings. Move existing modules, simply select them. Pretty cool. While moving a module, you can swap it with another one. If possible, it's possible to drop modules on the grid in invalid positions as long as they fit. However, you cannot save the changes until all modules are in proper positions. You can delete them by hovering over them and pressing... pressing what? Is it just pressing full stop? Or, I don't know. So, advanced... okay, base building, that's fine. Your energy... oh no, we got that already. Cool, so let's go up to the top of the lift shaft. And we'll check out our workshop. Aha! Create an item, finish first schedule work in the workshop queue. Alright, so let's have a look. Make a scanner. Used to scan the planet's surface for deep resource deposits. We need 2 metals. That's fine. I've got enough. So that's in the queue. Now we come over here. Work. Oh, okay. Got to hold it down. Going to take a little bit. It's fast forwarded time. That's kind of cool. So it's not instant. We got to work at it. Hang on. Back in the manual. What's the fundamentals? Crafting items. Yeah, no, that's fine. New task, organic matter. Find an organic deposit area. Well, I've already found that, so that should be fine. Slightly aware on time. Let's go back out. I've got a few hours, so that's hopefully okay. Because it was quite close. But might need to hightail it back to the base. So, it was over this way, wasn't it? It was part. There it is, I see it. Blue smoke, I got it. I'm running this time, slightly aware on the clock. We have hours, but the time does go pretty fast. So there's one. There's one here. So what do I do? E? Climbing hook. I don't have a climbing hook, so what about this one? Exploration climbing hook. Can be crafted in the workshop. Maybe I needed to do that, and then I can go back and craft one now. I think I'll head back. I'll have a little look up at this tunnel first before I do so. If I look at the map, what's it saying? So these are climbs. Let's quickly check it out. I'm a little concerned about time, but we'll see what's going on. Hello? What is this? No idea. There was something over.
What the hell? Could this be? Rubidium? I feel strange. I have to get closer. Make sure.
How much closer can I get?
I need to collect a sample.
Ow. Okay, maybe I don't have what I need yet to do that. I reckon head back to the base, see if we can make a grapple hook. And then we'll maybe rest the night. What's in here? I'm getting lost, aren't I? Is this the way? This is actually the way. Okay. Yeah, back to base, I reckon. Like once we've, assuming we're able to craft a grapple hook, I'll wait until morning, I think, because getting a little bit towards the end of my energy now. Don't want to die on day one. So up to the top for my workshop. Climbing hook. There we go. Oh, how much organics do I have? I don't have enough, do I? So how do I get... Okay, interesting. I need the climbing hook to get the organics. So obviously there must be another one nearby that doesn't require climbing to. I know I said I wouldn't go back out, but I am just gonna go and have a little look around the vicinity. See if I can see any more blue smoke. Okay, well that was there, so obviously, I mean I've got the instruction to make a climbing hook at least, which I didn't have before. But we're gonna need to do it in the right order, so yeah, I can't go over that. Just trying to see if I can see any blue smoke kind of a bit closer to home. What happens if we go out here? Coming up for 5 p.m. What was this? Calendar from over a decade ago with photos of luxury cars. Whenever I feel like a loser doomed to spend his life in a mining town, I dreamt of having one of them. My fantasies, I would just hop in my muscle car and drive away from my miserable life into a cheesy sunset, never looking back.
All my stuff landed here.
Can I go over this stuff? No. Okay, it's gone 5. I'm not seeing any blue smoke that way. The only stuff I've seen is the one that requires the grapple hook. I don't remember passing any on the way to the base either. It's a little bit like a wasted day. Well, I mean, we got the workshop built, so that's not nothing, but... I didn't see anything there. I think this... Where the first cargo pod was, I don't think there was really anything else around there. Careful which way I go, because I don't think I can just run over all this stuff, can I? Just saying I wasn't going to run. I'm now running everywhere. Mainly because time is quite short. So, okay, so I can't get to those organic things. So there must be one. 6 p.m. Can I get up here? Can I go up here? I feel like I probably can't. Another quick look at the map. So, yes, I've been all here. This is the organic thing. Saying there may be a transition there. I didn't see one when I was there. These are the caves we went in. That's the potential rapidium. Maybe tomorrow I'll try heading out into this area, and maybe I'll find an organic deposit close to the ground. But I think it's probably best to head back now. And we'll go rest. Captain's cabin, was that down? I think it was down. Right, let's go rest. Wake up at 6. I think I get it. So waking up earlier gives us more energy for the next day. Is that because we're going to bed really early? It might be. I mean, I'm going to do that anyway. Maybe it's because we didn't fully tire ourselves out today. Day 3, sunrise 7 days. Okay, well, we've got a big full day ahead of us here. Let's go straight out. And we'll head up that tunnel, a slightly different direction. Right, so we want to go that way. I won't sprint just yet. I don't know if sprinting everywhere will wear us out too quick. I don't think there are any more deposits there, despite the orange haze. So yeah, so we'll go up this tunnel. I could go this way. I didn't go this way before. Look at the map. Where am I going? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is another area too. It might even link with the tunnel further along. We're on a little bit of blue smoke, please. That's not asking too much. That goes probably back round to the Rapidium tunnels, I'm guessing. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, there is a raised area that we can get to. Might have what we need. I'm sprinting again. Okay, well, there's lots of metal there. I mean, we might as well gather that as we're here. Not quite what I was hoping for, to tell the truth. I like that the game automatically sort of fast forwards the time, so you don't. It's not unrealistic in that it's only taken 2 seconds to mine out an ore deposit, but equally, you're not sat there for hours doing it. It kind of just speeds up the time. So yeah, okay, this is what's happening. You don't have to be here for all of it. Works for me. Does mean a lot of my morning's gone though. Still no blue smoke. Alright, let's have a quick look at the map. So there was another. If we kind of come into the tunnels and head that way, then there may be something there. I mean, that's pretty much the only place I can think to go. It might lead us back around here, mightn't it? Which would be nice because we know there's an organic deposit there. Get down here. Well, we got lots of metal, so that's a good thing. We're going to get some organics. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know how we're going to mine it out yet, but hopefully that will become apparent. So, from here, I want to go straight down to the right of all this stuff, which I still don't know how to dig out. Climbing down, isn't it? Time? Yes, here we go. So, what do we do with this?
I should look for organics here.
Scanning. Scanner allows you to find resource deposits. By placing and connecting probes, you can discover the concentration of underground resources. Find the deepest spot of the deposit. Okay. So, is it? Oh, I've got to draw. So, okay. So, do I plonk this down? Plonk this down here? Oh, okay. So. Are we doing it? I gotta. I run out of pro. Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay, so that didn't work. I've only got a limited number of these guys. I can see the thing at the bottom now, which you guys probably already noticed. But let's try and enclose an area this time. One more. So can we do that? How do we do? Seems alright. Hold Q, then select build, mining outpost. Okay. So yeah, this seems pretty good. Should I go here? Oh yeah, you do have to hold it down. Mining outpost, and we'll plonk it here. Yeah? Sweet. Pylons. Using pylons, you can connect mining outposts with the base. Each pylon automatically connects to nearby structures. You can see possible connections in the form of green lines when you have the pylon equipped. They can also be connected to each other. Place them in a line to connect the mining outpost with the base. Okie doke. So that's the base. Luckily we can see it right here. So I guess hold down Q, build, pylon. Yeah, okay. So how many? So I think it's saying like how far it can go. So let's just put one at the sort of the top of this ledge. We can now probably just climb down this, yeah? Glad it doesn't de-equip that, that's good. Oh, back. Just put one there. Doop. Closer. That might be enough. I mean, the base is in range now, so is that connected? Or do I need to like get right in there? Like, is that good enough? How close does it need to be? Like, is that okay? Still saying connect with the base, so hang on, let me get that one back. There must be a connection point, maybe it's on the other side. I might take this one back as well. Let's try around here. Maybe it's this. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That. Yeah. All right. I get it. Bink. That's all good. You have connected a mining outpost to the base. From now on, you can use fast travel to move quickly between the base and the mining outpost via the airlock, base entrance, or any outpost. Interesting. Let's do that. What else do I extract? 8 organic matter at the outpost. So how do I think. Did it say at the elevator I could do this? I could certainly do it at the airlock. So how do I fast travel? Ah! Okay, that works. Nice. So I've got to get this working then, probably. Got to extract 8. It's taking quite a long time. It's getting late. So I think I will probably leave that for the day. Let's head back to base. Let's fast travel home. Right, so how much have I got? I've got 15. Okay. It says extract 8 at the outpost, so I think I had 10, didn't I? So I've probably done 5. But I think I can build that grappling post now, thing now. But the question is, do I need to at this stage? Probably not, because I'm already at the deposit. So let's go and rest up. We'll finish gathering that stuff tomorrow. Wake up at 6. That seems all right. Nice and early. Day 4. Okay, let's go up. Let's get straight out to our extractor. And bring up another 5. Okay, so I'm going to take it up to 20. One more. There we go. Okay, so it says build a kitchen, so provisions needed. So let's go back to the base. Hopefully got enough for our kitchen module now. Think about where we're going to put that. So where would be good for a kitchen? I'm going to want to be in there quite often, I expect. So, okay, can't do it there. It's quite large, actually, isn't it? Do I put it? I could put it at the top. Oh, can I not put it at the top? Well, probably because there's no lift, right? Let's plan where we want to put it. So it's 5 units wide. Now remember, you can move stuff around. Do I want more reliable access to my kitchen? I might. Wonder if I stick it there where machinery is and move machinery. Because machinery could go potentially next to some of this stuff. Right, so we'll need an elevator probably. Actually, we won't. How can I just move stuff around? How can I... Okay, expand? But can I move stuff? No, I can't. But I can do it. Okay, I can do it from here. Okay, so let's take that out for now. Let's move machinery. Maybe next to the command center? That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And we can have this lift come down to the kitchen. I might just want the one lift stack, you know. So we'll just put that down there for now. So, and this storage too. Should we have? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. The lift all the way down. I mean, I don't really need this one now. I'll pop it there just so it's valid. Let's pop the kitchen in there. So let's add kitchen module, and we'll pop it just there. Onto the airlock next to the captain's cabin. Yeah, that works for me. So let's come out. Let's go down and see our kitchen. Prepare 6 mush meals. Alrighty. There we go. You consume 1 meal a day. Meals can be prepared in the kitchen. Sounds good to me. Mush package. So we have 17 in storage. It wants us to make 6, I think, wasn't it? So is that just click 3 times? Because it makes 2 packages. So do I work? Yeah, work here. Done. Okay, start the engines in the command center, and I'll remind myself where the command center is. It's 1 level up. Okie doke. Start the engines, huh? Oh, okay, we're in the machine room now. I think that's all right. How do I start the engines in the command center? How do I do that? Oh, here we go. Test engine.
Whoa.
Turn the lever in the machinery. Well, that's good, because that's right here. Now. That was foresight on my part.
Okay, that's sorted. Let's give it another go.
Oh, I've got to go back. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Okay, let's do this then. Test engine again.
What? Again? Shit.
Cool ally core. Okay, so we're back up to the comms room then. I think it's a level up, isn't it?
Stuck in a junkyard. Okay, there's something you need to know. I think I might have found rupidium. Oh, come on. You have to give a shit about that.
You sure about it?
There you are, you greedy bastards. Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
No. I'm not doing anything for you until you tell me how to fix the malfunction and get the base moving.
Does it mean it's our only chance? Idiom.
What do you mean?
Test idiom.
Test the rupidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
Now, I'm not following your ridiculous instructions unless you promise to help me.
Please.
Or am I?
Okay, so we've got a new blueprint was the upshot of that, wasn't it? So remind myself where the our workshop's up. Yeah, good. Might move that at some point so it's a bit more convenient, but was it not supposed to be? Is it in the manual? ALTERS. Food. Okay, there's some more tabs there. I'm definitely going to play this game on the channel. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm not going to read all of this stuff yet, because I'll probably do that when I do that. So what am I doing here? So try it again, see what happens. Right, okay. So is the thing a module, this womb? No. Huh. That's weird. Nothing cute. I mean, you can see why getting the alters going, the clones would be good, because that's kind of how it's automating stuff, isn't it? Unless it's like a demo restriction thing, like you can't do it in the demo, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to pause while I look it up. Okay, I mean, I've looked into it. There's no real instructions for it. Everything I've read is just like, when you speak to the guy, he gives you a room blueprint for the womb, but I can't find it. So I don't know if that's a bug or they've updated the demo to sort of limit it to this point. I mean, I checked the time on the video and it's already coming up for an hour, so I think probably I would have more or less left it at this point anyway. So I'll do that thing now. I'll just say thanks very much for watching. I enjoyed this. It has quite similar vibes to Subnautica for me, you know, alien planet, building a base, trying to survive, gathering resources, etc. But I'm digging it. Let me know in the comments your thoughts as well. Be very interested to hear. As I said a minute or so ago, I think I probably will play it on the channel. I think this seems pretty fun to me. I really enjoyed Subnautica, so happy to dive into something quite similar. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. And if you're watching this and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it would be amazing if you could do that as well. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time for something else. Bye for now.